We're explaining how to resolve the conversion from string to double is not valid error in VB.NET when option strict on is enabled. This error happens when you try to convert a string that doesn't represent a valid number into a double data type. Option strict on forces stricter type checking, preventing implicit type conversions that could lead to runtime errors. Here's how to handle this. 1. Check the input string. The most common cause is an invalid string. Before attempting the conversion, visually inspect or debug to see the exact value of the string you're trying to convert. Look for extra spaces, non-numeric characters like commas, currency symbols, or letters, or unexpected formatting. For example, $123.45 or 1,234.56 inches won't convert directly. 2. Use right single quote double dot try parse. Instead of cdebl, which throws an exception on failure, use right single quote double dot try parse. Right single quote double dot try parse. Right single quote attempts to convert the string to a double and returns true if successful, false otherwise. Crucially, it does this without throwing an exception. This allows for graceful error handling. The method takes two arguments, the string to convert and an output variable, passed by ref, to store the result if the conversion is successful. 3. Error handling with if statements. Combine right single quote double dot try parse, right single quote with an if statement to handle potential errors. If right single quote double dot try parse right single quote returns false, you know the conversion failed. You can then provide an appropriate response, such as displaying an error message to the user, using a default value, or skipping the problematic data. Example: right single quote VB.NET, dim input string, as string =sign 123.45 inches, dim number as double if double, try parse input string number. Then conversion successful, use the number variable console. Right line, number, plus number dot toString, else, conversion failed console, right line, invalid number format. And if GotCHR4, string cleaning, data sanitization. If you expect the input string might contain extra characters, you can pre-process it. This involves removing unwanted characters before attempting the conversion. You could use string manipulation functions like trim, removes leading trailing whitespace, replace, removes specific characters, or regular expressions for more complex cleaning. For example, if you expect currency symbols, you might use replace, $, to remove $signs before conversion. 5. Alternative input methods. If the source of your string is user input, consider using more controlled input methods, such as numeric-only text boxes or input validation controls to prevent invalid data from entering in the first place. These controls often have built-in validation that will help prevent the error before it reaches your conversion code. 6. Debugging. If you're still having trouble, step through your code using the debugger. Inspect the value of your string variable at the point of the conversion to make sure it's in the expected format. This helps you pinpoint the exact source of the problem. By carefully checking input strings, using right single quote double dot try parse right single quote for robust conversion, and implementing proper error handling, you can effectively prevent and resolve this common VB.NET error. Remember to always validate user input to avoid unexpected crashes or incorrect calculations in your application.